Hello Taurus, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophie Marashinsky. So some of you might have been in a relationship with this individual. It could be a situationship. It could be simply that you've exchanged glances maybe. And you know that there's something there that's special, but nobody's really speaking up. Right. So, I also wanted to just announce for some of you who are new that when I do these readings, I actually just channel through my higher intuitive self. I do have the ability of doing that, and I'm not retrieving or contacting any spirit guides. The only time I do channel is at the end of this reading, and that is channeling and getting messages for you, words of advice, some advice from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel. Okay, let's have a look here. Quite a different set of cards. It's almost rare for me to get something like this. They're so different. There's nothing wrong with them. They're actually not so bad. Just a little bit of darkness here, but that's just a whole lot of confusion coming from this other person, your person of interest. Some of you might, based on these cards, some of you might actually be feeling this as well. So it could be vice versa. Here we have pleasure, followed by growth. Then we have abundance, nourishment, crossroads, centering, doubt, order, and under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have here ecstasy. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Taurus, I really want to get to know you more. There is a lot of pleasure that I have gained and felt in this connection. And I really just hope that I'd be able to have more, learn more about you. The pleasure that I feel, yes, is physical, but it's also very spiritual. And the way things started off between us, I feel as if it was very sudden, happened very quickly, and I never really had a chance to get to know you very well, to learn more about you and who you truly are on the inside. I really want to grow with you and learn about the things that happened when you were a child, know about all of your dreams and fantasies far into the future. I want to just know you. And in this connection, I've realized that you are very abundant. There is a lot of abundance that I feel. You have a lot of potential to grow. You have a lot of potential to earn. I feel that you are very talented. You have wisdom. And there are certain things that I can learn and gain from you that I can't really learn and gain from anybody else. I do feel there's this realization that I've gone through. That you, my dear Taurus, are somebody who really does fulfill me emotionally, spiritually, and physically. This is something that is very, very unique. I haven't felt like this with anybody else before. Nobody really has made me feel this way before. You've been waiting for a while, I know, for me to make this decision, for me to make a move. Right now, I am at crossroads. I am at a crossroads. And this passage to go forwards, backwards, left or right, there's a certain amount of time I have and certain places that I can go to and decisions that I can make, but I really don't know what decision to make. I know that I have to, and yes, I am at that stage now where I'm here and I know that I have to make a decision, but I just don't know what decision to make. In this connection, I have felt a sense of yin and yang. If I am the moon, you are the sun, and we come and go in perfect harmony. We dance, and we know we can always depend on each other. This is something that I felt with you, the type of connection that I have with you. You want me to have a direction in this connection, but I'm finding that very, very difficult and hard. The reason why is because I'm doubting the faithfulness and the trust that once existed in this connection. I see that you are now very confused. And you are confused because of what I have done. You are confused because of my actions, my inactions. Me not communicating with you is very confusing. I understand that. But I have not been able to tell you the reason why I've been keeping my distance. The reason why is because I really don't know which way to turn, what to do. I can go forwards, backwards, left or right, and I still can't make the right choice. I don't want to make a mistake in my life because I feel I already have made quite a few. Why is this road not clear? Because it is covered and surrounded by fog. The path forward is just absolutely thick, dense fog, and so if I move forward, I feel lost. You wonder why I haven't made a decision or a choice or haven't made a move, and this is the reason why. Overall, in my heart of hearts, there is something deep inside that I can't really put my finger on. Why is it that my heart feels so blissful, so happy? I feel as though you make my soul happy. The sense of ecstasy exists, and I just don't know why. It's just there. But this is also why I want to learn more about you, get to know you more, be with you, explore things with you. For now, yes, I have all of these good feelings towards you, but also I know how frustrating it is for you. For now, yes, I do keep my distance, but hopefully that will not remain like this forever. Hopefully one day I'll be able to see beyond this thick fog and see what is the right path and what is the wrong path. And I'll be able to take that path and come home to you. All right, Taurus. There is distance here. And it was, for some of you, it was like a thing that just started, but you could have actually restarted your connection too. What I'm seeing here are very light and fluffy cards where somebody here really wants to get to know the other person. And you could have been together for years, but then there's a little bit of separation, and then you feel as if you have changed and this person has changed, so you want to get to know each other again. Whatever your scenario is, this is a general love reading. It's not personal. There is some type of a decision that was supposed to be made, an action that was supposed to be taken, and that decision was not made and that action was not taken. This individual realizes this, but they also realize that you're a catch and that they don't want to lose you. And they have a very strong spiritual connection with you. These two cards, ecstasy as well as centering, for me, I interpret these as very spiritual. All right. Some of you may notice that my hand is on the other side. Tried to change the angle here. Still getting used to it. All right. Now, I also have another deck here. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot to see what it is that may have occurred in the first place that caused the problem. Why did this connection start to go downhill? Something happened. Sorry, guys. It's just the end of this flu, I believe, so I won't be clearing my throat too much. 5 of Coins, a very serious and very sad kind of card. Holy smokes. And the 5 of Staves. Ooh, a lot of stuff happened here, Taurus. Wow, very interesting. It's like it finished before it could even start off. I'm getting, for some of you, that is the type of feeling that you had. This is something that you guys experienced. I'm seeing that here. All right, let's have a look at the 5 of Coins and the 5 of Staves. In this particular spread, I read these cards in the reverse. And that is to find out why there was a problem in the first place. It's always good to know the reasons why. At some point in time, this person started to feel a lack of wealth and a sense of emotional sterility. They were not spiritually rich. They felt that they were impoverished. There was also a lot of insecurity at some point in time. But it talks about these feelings being transitory. The card suggests to have faith in the future. A more prosperous phase of life is on the way. However, if I look deeper into this card, it does mean that this person just didn't feel adequate enough. They felt very rejected, very neglected. But they also felt that there is a part of them that could try to prove themselves to you, but they were not really able to. And the reason why, there's a lot of insecurities. They don't feel that they're rich enough for you. And rich is, yes, materialistic, money-wise, but they also don't feel that there are emotional riches. So it's like they're hollow and they're empty on the inside. And some of you might have felt, I'm getting the word detachment, emotionally detached. Some of you may have felt that this person was very emotionally detached, and that is the reason why they literally started to keep their distance, because it was easy for them, because they're emotionally detached. Not everybody, however, who is emotionally detached finds it easy to do so. Just to let you know, it looks easy, but it's not. We also have here the 5 of Staves. This does talk about other people. Other people are in the mix in this connection. 5 of Staves does talk about a lot of conflict, a lot of competition, a dissension, ego-oriented competition, and losing sight of what was truly important because of petty disagreements. Here, the card suggests to be moving beyond these petty concerns and worries to understand what's really important. Unifying your forces. United we stand, right? You're united, we stand together. Yeah, or stand united. Divided we fall, right? That's what's happening here. This person, somebody came in between the both of you here. It's one person or maybe several, or this could be a third party situation. But the issue here is that this individual didn't feel good enough at some point in time for you. They didn't feel that they had enough in their life to give to you, to make you satisfied. Now, there's a couple of scenarios that I'm seeing. Some of you were in a situation where somebody was already taking care of you and you are in a connection already. Like it's a third party situation. And you're already very well settled, but the person that you're with was not very much settled. So that other person was having other people. They were getting advice from other people. And other people are just filling in their ears. They're like, no, 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 you shouldn't be with somebody like that, etc., etc. It might not be a third party situation. And somebody here just might have wanted to be in a connection with somebody, which is yourself. However, there's still other people that are like society. I'm getting the word society. So maybe like friends, the friend circle, or the society that they're in, or this could be related to tradition, beliefs, culture, religion, backgrounds. There was some type of an issue that occurred here. Internal and external factors, I'm getting those words right now intuitively, and this is something that would have been from people. These factors are actually people. I'm also getting the word circumstances. So whatever type of circumstances you guys were in, it just like wrong place at the wrong time kind of thing. These two cards are very, like, they're upsetting. They're sad. They're not good. However, this is something, Taurus, that happened in the past. This is something that this person has realized. And that is exactly why they're kind of staying just quiet right now. They really want to make a move, but they're just waiting for the right time. When the fog lifts, when the fog clears, when they know when it's right. Eventually, it does appear to me that they're not going to be listening to other people. Let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. So here I'm going to have a look at any type of actions, intentions, or plans this person may have towards you. Wow. Three of Swords. Absolutely heartbroken. For some of you, once again, could be a third-party situation. High Priestess. Not really telling the world how you feel. This person rather is not telling the world how they feel, and they also feel a spiritual connection with you. You got two cards here. You got Hermit. Judgment. Could we get any more cards? Major Arcanas. All right. Interesting. So what I see here is something very unique. There's a process that this person is going through. We have here the Three of Swords. And so with the Three of Swords, it does talk about how this person is definitely actually very heartbroken. They do have grief, they have remorse, they have regret. They don't feel good about what has happened emotionally. They really feel down in the dumps. Because of this, they've been keeping to themselves here a lot. They're not sharing what's going on in their heart and their mind with anybody. But they do know that there's something different and there's something unique about this situation, about this connection. There's something different and unique about you. There's a hope and a feeling that one day, someday, some way, you both will meet again. We also have here the World card. This person is starting to realize, as time goes by, that you do mean the world to them. Yes. Now, with you meaning, as somebody like this, you meaning the world to them, we have here, for example, emotional distance and physical distance. This person wants to close that gap. They no longer want that distance. They want to be close to you. Essentially, that's what that means. They want to be close to you emotionally and physically. They don't like the fact that your world's apart. It also could mean that there is some background difference here between the both of you. There could be a difference between your cultures, your background, your mindset, your ways of thought. We also have here the Hermit. Now, even though there is distance and there is this desire to be close, this person, before making any other kind of move, they really are just going to turn into a hermit. And a hermit is good. So many readings I've done, and a hermit really, that creates a spice of life. That's that introspection, that self-reflection, finding out, why do I do what I do? Why did I do this? How can I fix this? Why do I keep repeating the same problems and mistakes? Why did I treat my Taurus like this? These are the kind of questions that somebody does in hermit mode. You will notice that this person is going to keep a lot of distance from you, but maybe even from other people as well, because they are detaching themselves from the world. And they don't want to deal with people. They want to just be with themselves, think about what has happened, why did it happen, how can they fix it, and what can they do to never repeat it again. There's a lot of self-reflection, self-isolation, self-introspection. There is this detachment from the world and what the world has in terms of their point of view. They don't want other people to have some type of a say in the matter, because this person really wants to learn their lesson on their own. Now, it's really good because you had an extra card that came right out alongside the Hermit, and that was a Judgment. For many of you, this is going to be a second chance. Wanting a second chance, realizing after the Hermit, this person now is wiser. And so the action that's going to be taken here is the fact that, let's see if this connection, if we can work on this connection, because I want a second chance. That's what this person's feeling. I want a second chance. I want transparency. I want clarity. I want truth. A lot of truth. There's no doubt anymore now. No lack of trust, no lack of faith. This is absolute truth between the both of you. And the overall arching theme, the reason why this individual is feeling like this, it's because of the Four of Cups. They really truly feel that they had great opportunities with you in the past. But because of other people, because of other circumstances and situations and external factors, even internal factors, this person completely ignored many, many things that had come to them from your side. And they were rejecting it. What's happening now is time has gone by. The world is moving on. And this person finally realizes, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done what I did. And that is exactly why, Taurus, they are getting into this hermit mode, because there's a sense of now self-reflection. And they need to do that. It's a very common thing for people to do. And it is a very healthy thing that people do. It is very healthy. Usually after the Hermit card, I usually see the Wisdom card, and then we have Strength. So then there's that strength, that courage to actually reach out to you. Right now, this person is still in Hermit mode, meaning they are doing their own kind of, I guess you can call it, therapy. They might literally be talking to a therapist, or I'm getting a message that they're studying psychology. Studying psychology. Really interesting. All right, let's have a look now at what the angels have to say about this one. So the upcoming messages are from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right. So first card, the strongest you have here, improving health. Really good. That is very important. Health is wealth and health is happiness. Taking care of your health, yourself, is very important. Some of you may have felt drained, and that is exactly why this card has popped up. I'm getting the word drained from the insecurities. Oh, this person's been breadcrumbing you. They've been keeping you on edge, and you have been kind of waiting at the edge of your seat. Some of you have been, I'm seeing some of you lie down on your bed. I see a white pillow, a white sheet, and I see you waiting for your phone. At night, you're waiting for somebody to text you. A lot of anticipation. I'm getting the word anticipated. But losing hope. I'm getting the message, but losing hope. This person might be your world, but it's never the end of the world. All right? Just remember that. I understand that there's love and there's pain and there's heartache, but I mean, like, this is not good. The fact that your health is being affected, you know, this, it's unfortunate when we're in love, there's a lot of people that get hurt emotionally. I've had clients of mine that have told me they've ended up in psych wards and they've had heart attacks on the way to, on the ambulance. Like, what the hell? What the hell? No. If somebody truly, truly loves you, even as a normal human being, they would reach out to you. I'm sorry, but when somebody doesn't give two shits for you, there's a give and take situation. To some degree, you can't just be walked all over. Somebody here walking all over you. They're saying here to be assertive. You've helped this person bend over backwards, and they are saying it. There's something better. There's something better than this person. Yeah. Taurus, I'm getting intuitively this feeling. The feeling is of growth and prosperity, not for this other person, but for you. This entire situation is going to change the very foundations of your life, your love life, and the way you view relationships. Take this entire problem that you have gone through as a lesson learned. If it's a cycle, it stops now. You create your own cycle, you create a new cycle, but not the same one that has kept repeating. You have here improving health, so that is a good sign that it is improving. For some of you, you might want to go to my website, have a look at the chakra checkup, because this does indicate to me that there's negative energies in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. And I have the ability to see those things, and I teach you how to get rid of them. Now, we also have here, by improving health, it also means that this person has been very draining. Just the worry and the stress and the tension, I'm getting the word depression. There's been a lot of emotions that some of you have gone through. This is a general love reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Some people may be like, I'm perfectly healthy. I'm happy that you are. But the rest of the team here might not be. They're saying here that there's no need to worry. Forgiveness is the key to moving on in this type of a connection. And in any connection, forgiveness is very important. If you don't, forgiveness is like a negative energy bubble that just orbits around you. And it is important to make sure that you are able to move beyond that and not have that negative energy bubble orbiting around you. That is a grudge. You don't want that. You don't need it. We already have enough other negative energies around us all the time. Here, somebody's going to ask for forgiveness. It's up to you. You can either say sorry, maybe they're going to say sorry, maybe both of you are going to say sorry. Either way, the key word here in this connection that brings you both together a little closer will be forgiveness. You also have here, ask for help from others. You may have been suffering emotionally, mentally, with this improving health card especially. You may have been suffering by yourself, just thinking about this constantly. And I know it. You'll go through it. Many of us have fallen in love like a little too much. We're all in our heads. Sometimes you may need somebody to actually talk to and not just write down in a diary, dear diary, today this is what happened to me. No, you actually need a physical human being that has a response, that has their own experiences. Here it does say ask for help from others. And it is very important for you to talk to somebody about the situation because it's starting to get out of hand and it's starting to cause problems in your health. And if it hasn't yet, knock on wood, hopefully not, but it may just happen in the future. They're telling you also to put your foot down now, finally. Be assertive and gain back your self-esteem. Don't lose your self-esteem. They take advantage of you, and people take advantage of you when you have low self-esteem. And usually you don't even know that it's happening. A person doesn't know that it's happening to them until it's way too late. That the other individual was manipulating you the entire time, using you the entire time, and you didn't even know. You thought it was love. Turns out to be just somebody was manipulating you. You may not see it right now like this, but these are repetitive patterns that I've seen that people go through because I do so many readings. And I've seen this. It's very common, and it's very important to know yourself, to ground yourself, to empower yourself, even if you're a woman or a man. To know that don't let everybody walk all over you. And to keep those healthy boundaries. If somebody wants to go beyond something that's your level of comfort, you make sure that you let them know that, you know what, I feel comfortable with this, but I really don't feel comfortable with this. And if they repeat it, then you know what to say. There's the word no, and then there's the door right out there. Either they leave or you leave. That's the way it is. Here we have peaceful resolution. Thank God. With this forgiveness, there will be a peaceful resolution between the both of you. Some of you are going to want to move on, though. Some of you have had your fair share of this person. You're done. You are done with them, and you just don't want to move on, and that's okay. So you pack your bags, and you are out the door, and you are starting something else. There's something better. Yes, there's something better. That's exactly what it is. Now, there's two things with this card I've seen. One is there's something better than the situation that you're in right now. Or the other thing is there is someone better than this person that you have been involved with or maybe want to be involved with. There is something better. Usually when I see this card, in all honesty, when I see this card dealing with people, you may think person number one was the best person that you ever met. But the universe and the divine has another plan in your book of life. And usually it's the fact that there's somebody better than the first person. The first person was just a lesson learned. Let's not forget the lessons. Forgive, but don't forget. However, whatever happens in the future here, it is important to know that it's going to be in your favor. And that's really good. Under the bottom of the deck, you have yes. That's a very positive card, and that does mean that whatever you want, whatever you're looking forward to, something good's going to come about. All right, Taurus. That is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situations. Do let me know if any of this resonated in the comments below. I also wanted to announce that I have a brand new video up and running. It is on my other channel called Asnointia Audio, and it is Friends with Benefits Connections. It's Friends with Benefits and Casual Connections, and it's regarding hookup culture. A lot of you have been in certain scenarios And the only reason I create those videos is because my clients have been through so much. And my clients are you guys. I read your comments. I read your scenarios when you write to me. And so I've noticed these patterns and trends over the years now. And so I thought, okay, this is another topic that I really have wanted to talk about, because there's a lot of misunderstandings when it comes to a friends with benefits connection versus what is somebody and who is somebody who's committed. So hopefully some of you may find that particular video really helpful. Do please like, share, and subscribe to that channel as well. I'd like that channel to grow and get more content out there so that I can share that content with others. And definitely leave some comments if you feel like you've had a similar situation. It's always good for me to read it, but it's also good for others to read it too, so they don't feel like they're the only ones that have gone through something like that. All right. Thank you once again for tuning in. You all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again. Bye now.